There was always this gap between CAD design and CAE analysis. Now we can do everything in one place without jumping around several softwares.
RLE is an owner-driven company. Our core business is automotive. We deliver development for components, for body engineering. Our clients are OEMs, for example, Ford, BMW, Mercedes-Benz. There are big changes at the moment in the market. OEMs, they have to move in the future, and it is really difficult move for them.
They are on one side forced to mass produce thousands of cars per day. Meanwhile, they need to be faster, cheaper, more digital, more everything. And that is where, as an engineering service provider, we need to come in by changing processes, by changing tools, by changing experience.
We are searching which kind of tools we can use to improve our development process. And then we found Synera.
When we started looking deeper into the tool, it became clear that it's going to solve so many of our problems. Then the decision was done very fast, saying, yes, let's go there. We as a global organization are more or less built around customer projects, which might be a system or component. The way how these are done is extremely complicated.
The CAD designer is creating components, doing, for example, topology optimization, and the CAE engineer is calculating, doing FE analysis. It is important that both sides are working close together because it is necessary that all components are validated before going into manufacturing. There are a lot of loops between CAD and CAE, communication via email, transferring data, sending reports. It takes days, sometimes weeks.
The key issue is that you have different specialist tools, and these tools are not natively talking to each other. That causes a lot of pain and misunderstandings, realignments and changes.
It's a problem because time schedule on projects are always pretty tight. It's a cost factor. My first impression of Synera was that we have the opportunity to connect all these different types of software on one platform. The first time I saw it, I was really excited.
Synera provides you with connections to all the tools you need, connecting CAD, CAE requirements. It's just taking care of all these interfaces, how to connect the data, how to transform the data. On the same model, you can have different departments working concurrently. So you're saving meetings, you're saving alignments, you're saving change requests, because the models start talking to each other. This is sort of on the tool level, fantastic.
What I really like on Synera is the usability in this low-code environment, which makes it very easy to learn the software. You're connecting functions together from CAD side or also from CAE side, and you have to just combine these into one workflow. You can put parameters in, you can put surfaces, solid components, whatever is necessary, and create a parametric workflow.
It's very convincing because you already have the CAD knowledge in there, the CAE knowledge in there, the process knowledge.
As soon as we have set up the workflow, on all further projects we can profit saving time, especially on repetitive work. The next time it is just one click. It's a new way of creating components. It changes from iterative to generative. I can let the software create the component itself.
Hence, you're becoming less dependent on individuals, on highly trained engineers which only are able to do one project. Suddenly, I probably can do 2 or 3 or 4 projects because the routine work is done once in the workflow.
The time saving and also the resource saving is huge. It makes the life easier for basically everyone in the company who is working on CAD or also on CAE.
From a commercial perspective, it's going to make us simply more efficient because you can focus on having our very senior, very experienced engineers watching over more projects. The other thing is, the more projects you do, the more knowledge gets in the model, the more you can do with less experienced people or even completely automated. It's changing the business model in a pretty radical way. And that's what makes me extremely excited about it.
Synera is a game changer, and what I see in the market is a huge need for this kind of technical solution.
Now we can make a real change. We can make a difference how people are working in a much more creative way because a lot of the routine work is simply going away.
Not only the big OEMs, we also expect a lot of smaller suppliers to invest for the future in this kind of software product. To work for the future without Synera is not possible. For us, this is really one of the next evolution steps. This will be the next big move.